Well, RGC, yeah, you could get in. Yeah, RGC going freaking mad dog. In fact, why is that over there? Let's put RGC over here instead of SDPI. RGC on the high speed and OLPX. Right. There we go. Good. DOS Trader is behaving today. Good morning, Neil. What are they voting on? All right, let me know what they're voting on. On what stock? I didn't know what you're talking about. I think they're voting on the buyback or something. Let me know what you like. Try to make your like little messages self-contained, so no one has to like reread a whole flow. You know, I mean, if anybody can do that for me, that helps me. Yeah, they're gonna vote today. It's gonna be really interesting. All right, let me refresh the market, Chameleon. Okay, I'm gonna go live on TikTok too, so things are gonna get wild. Yeah, they're definitely not subliminal, are they? There's only one reason I swear, and it is because of fucking morons. It's the only reason I ever swear. Is a stupidity. Yeah, hit like. I'm gonna get a bunch of likes going here. God, I'm fast. Look at that. Whoa. All right, let me put up what we're looking at here. I've already got a palette. A FAMI. Pout. Here comes Pout. Pout's coming up. If it breaks 133, get in for $1.50 risk. Here it comes. If you are able to do pre-market trading. RGC, you can get in for a stop to 24.50. 24.50 stop on. Actually, make it 24. 24 stop on RGC. So if you're getting in now, woo, it is moving. $5 a risk on RGC. Puppy is moving fast. Hope you guys got RGC this morning before I even mentioned it. On that bottom of that base of that dip. Because it could break 44 today. Yeah, I got Proggy down here, but it's barcoding, so it's kind of not that great. Webull. I recommend Webull. And here's my link so you can get free stocks. Referral link for free stocks right here on Webull. Boom. There you go. I like to trade on Webull, Cockroach, Beetle. No, I'm just kidding. It's not Weevil. It's Webull. There's no platform called Cockroach. Yeah, so FAMI, we're going to need to see it break 50 cents. FAMI break 50 cents. We're good. Right now, hottest is probably Pout. Getting hot, RGC. How to find absolute max and min from a multivariable function. Oh, that's funny. I went over it a couple times. What? Yeah. Yes, I did. Elliot Trades right there. That's our moderator. Say hello to Elliot Trades. You guys on TikTok. You got to California. You have a test in 2 hours. Oh, okay. All right, I'm going to refresh the Market Chameleon another time, and I'm going to go through big caps, make sure we're not missing anything there. 1133 breakout on PALT. Ooh, for much less risk if it does, to the stop of 1080. So 50 cents of risk on PALT if it breaks 1133. That's changed to 50 cents of risk. PALT if it breaks 1133, 50 cents of risk. That's awesome because it means you can buy 3 times as many shares as that last call out. No, he's joining us from Israel, Jamal. Hey, thanks for the likes, everybody. Do that. Yeah, hit like a bunch of billion, jillion times, gamer style. Brrr, I'm doing it right now. On TikTok. I mean, if we don't get to 10,000 right at the beginning here, we're losers. Come on. You can do it. Come on, put it in. I can get it. I can get it to 10,000 just myself, but with your help, I won't have to break my arm. That'd be nice. Is CEI going to go up today? I don't know, but if it does, I'm going to make money on it. That's why we watch it. We don't play the guessing game. The guessing game. That's just not a good way to go. RGC, RGC, RGC. When should you drop out of FAMI? If it breaks 0.42. Got in Pout? No? Okay. Magic 8-ball knows. I've got the 8-ball here waiting for us for our most important question of the day. As you all know, superstition says that Magic 8-ball is more potent if it only answers one question per day. That is why I have 14 Magic 8-balls here. Oh no, I grabbed that one already. Shit. Let's see. NVIDIA is up 1%. Let's see if we got anything big up in big caps today. 5.4%. What was that? SSL, low volume though. PRGO, I've got that up. PRGO is up. What's the news on that? Resolves Irish tax assessment. A cloud has been lifted on PRGO. It popped from 44 to 50. The system's going RGC, RGC, RGC. Oh God, that's hilarious. Did you guys get in RGC? $24 is your stop. So right here, if you were to get in at 28 roughly, $4 of risk. Take 1% of your portfolio, divide it by the risk number I said, and that's how many shares you can buy. Mara is up 5.6%. No, I don't think CEI is necessarily where it's at today. It looks like RGC, RGC, RGC. Yes, if anybody wants to donate or send or gift me Magic 8 Balls, uh, just private message me for my address, and you got it, ma'am. I accept. I accept Magic 8 Balls. I got right now. I got 2 big Magic 8 Balls. Oh boy. You know we're on TikTok when we start talking about our Magic 8 Balls. I know, Jackson. I'm older than you, my friend. Uh, I know. I'm gonna get the what was that scare where they lined it with some powder in the mail like 15 years ago, 20 years ago? Starts with A. I'm gonna get an anthrax 8 ball. All right, we're watching Dole 2. Dole is up on significant volume. BTT. I'm not wasting an 8 ball on that one. You guys over on TikTok, make sure to click the link in my bio. Do we break 10,000 likes yet? No, 7.9 thousand. Here we go, everybody on TikTok. Let's get to 10,000. Here we go. This is the run. I can't even read it. It's going so fast. Sammy is the hype. What should you buy today? RGC, RGC, RGC. Probably. RGC, PALT, or FAMI, maybe CEI. That's what we're looking at pretty heavily today. Just click the link on my bio. Go to my bio. Exit this live. Go over to the bio of my bio, and click the link in the bio. So you can trade with us live today. Which one? Can I explain why we are looking at those? Yes, but I'm not going to do it right now, okay? And I have explained it before, and I have tons of videos on that. Just click the link in my bio, certainly, to learn more about trading. Hillbillies, HLBZ, Hell, what was that? Hellbiz or something? I forget what it was called. Anyway, no, not so much this morning. Unless you're asking about it, kind of like what's the long-term prognosis on it, I would say, yeah, it's not investable right now. It needs to settle down first. It's just day tradable because it's all over the map. Wow, you guys. All right. Thank you very much. We're up to 11.5 thousand likes. Am I worried about the government shutdown? Hell no. I would love it, especially if it can tank the market a little bit. As you know, Warren Buffett, one of the richest men in the world, said that you got to wait till there's blood on the streets. That's when you buy, when there's blood on the streets. So I don't wish ill will on anyone, but if we could safely and securely and with health tank the market, that'd be great. Even if it's your own blood, no, I don't think that's a good idea. You're out there dying. Oh, buy Microsoft. Keyword safely, yes. Put it all on red. CEI to $10. You can say whatever you want, but we'll trade it if it goes. We'll make money on what goes up, not on what we think will go up. Yeah, that was a failed retest neckline breakdown on PALT. So that's the end of the pre-market run, probably. The market's going to open in 15 minutes. So let it settle down. Exit your PALT if you got some PALT. That was the exit point there, and we never did get an entry on PALT. Actually, it needed to break 1133. So, yep, the word on the street is I'm using Thinkorswim. That is correct. Yes. Do I think Blinn and PALT will run? Yes, I think there's a good chance of them. Maybe not Blinn, but PALT. And RGC, that's where I think, that should really be at the top of your watch list right now is RGC. And I think right now is a good spot to get in. 2750-ish or lower is great. The stop at 24 could work out. Well, GREE die out today. Absolutely. Oh, it won't continue too much. I took it off. What securities licenses do I hold? Right. What can I use to not get flagged with pattern day trading? Well, it's called uStockTrade. www.u, the letter U, stocktrade.com. Unlimited day trading for accounts under $25,000. www.ustocktrade.com. It's $1 a trade and $1 a month. I recommend you have at least $3,000 in there in order to beat the fees. Yes. All right, we are watching PALT, CEI, RGC, FAMI. We got the OLPX IPO today. Are you? That's a complete sentence? Oh man, that reminds me of those Facebook messages. Is this item still available? Yes. I am Sunday. Pick up outside? No. Whoever will buy it first. Okay. Bring dog. Oh, that's hilarious. Would you do SQQQ calls if you think there's going to be a government shutdown? Yeah, I would short the market, but not if about the government shutdown. I would do it if that's the reaction that the market takes. Obviously, if the chart's going up, I'm not going to short it. So herein lies the most important thing about investing is learning to read fucking charts and stop speculating on information like news. Whatever the chart does, that's where you make your money. You don't make your money on word. All right, you guys over on TikTok, make sure you click the link in my bio to come join us. Today, we'll be trading the market open in 12 minutes. Yep, news means nothing. I've lost hundreds trading on news, says Coin Fusion or whatever that was. How can I share different screens on TikTok? Well, I don't. These are just different charts, and I have lots of screens here. So you're only seeing a small little sliver of it all. Top two favorites right here. Probably RGC and PALT make me salivate the most, especially RGC. Oh, sorry. Make what complicated? What's up? What's up? Yeah. You think if we gave them billions of dollars, they could make it easy to use? No. I don't mean to be mean spirited or anything, but after I send my condolences on the day that Nancy Pelosi dies, I'm going to have a bonfire block party. You're all invited. Yes. We'll have a hot dog eating contest. Oh, yeah. Yes, Bill. Thanks, Bill. Appreciate it. So this RGC looks pretty tasty. I'm going to get a small allocation right around there. Let me take a look here. Yeah. Got your fill at 27.80. Very good. I like it. Check out Dole. I've got Dole up on my screen for sure, right over here. I'm watching everything. Don't you worry about me. I got Dole right there. The grass. Oh, believe me, trust me, don't worry. Yeah, I'm getting a place in the Bahamas, as a matter of fact. I appreciate Earth a lot. Trust me. Somebody saying, "Go outside, the grass." RGC prediction. If it does what we hope it can do, it can really, really blast off. Maybe break 40. The market opens in 7 minutes. 7 minutes and 50 seconds. We are counting down. OLPX IPO today. PALT, very hot this morning. FAMI, also hot. RGC and CEI, these are the strongest. If anyone's interested in PRGO, you can get in for 50 cents of risk if it breaks 50.40. Write that down. PRGO, if it breaks 50.40, you can get in for 50 cents of risk. It does not look like it's going to move a lot. There's not a lot of range so far, but it might grind up all day. By the end of the day, maybe it'll get you a 1R. A near perfect picture. What is this movie? The Last Duel. Matt Damon. Did you ever see that one like Chinese film he's in? That was, yeah, not too great. Matt Damon makes wearing chainmail look absurd. I don't know why. I need like what's the guy that plays Thor? I need that guy. The risk on RGC is down to $24 stop. So whatever price you get it at, that's the risk. So $27 it is right now. So $3 of risk. I go live every day. Click the link in my bio to join my trading community. Thank you very much, big baller. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, RGC, CEI, PALT, and FAMI are the hottest on my list. But we're watching others. CTEC, Prague, Lucid. I'm even watching Lucid. GoGo, Dole, SDPI, Neon, Dollar Tree, Blinn, Amplitude, and the OLPX IPO. Plus, as always, Apple, Tesla, Amazon. FAMI is starting to make its way up. If FAMI breaks 50 cents, if it hits 50 cents, in fact, you can get in for 8 cents of risk. What time is OLPX available to trade? Probably around noon, maybe even 11 a.m. Here comes PALT, P-A-L-T. Watch out for that 1133 breakout on PALT, for which you can get in for 50 cents of risk. 50 cents of risk at 1133. I think it's happening. PALT market. Boy, PALT is probably going to run and break 15 today. If it can break over this 1133 for sure. I think it did. It hit 1135. Yeah, so the breakout did happen, but it didn't follow through. PALT. RGC hanging out around 27. $24 is the current stop. You see the higher risk, lower probability. CEI, it's moving a little bit. We really needed to break 475. JAX is halted. JAX merger probably is complete. It's probably halted on news that the merger is complete. Where does it stop on RGC today? $24. We've got 3 minutes and 15 seconds to the open. No, I actually do not have low market cap stocks. We run the full palette here. For example, these ones, many of them are low market cap. Yes, I did. Chris, well done. I needed some water because I was coughing. And somebody said, "Did you text someone to ask them to bring you a glass of water?" Yes, I did. That's really funny, man. You're a good guy. You understand people. I don't know, Eric. I already forgot. All right, here we go. 2 minutes to the open. Get your eyeballs like all over RGC, but if RGC kind of craps out and doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. But boy, does it have the most potential this morning. And then behind PALT, P-A-L-T, I'd put it in second place with a lot of potential also. And then FAMI, medium potential. And then CEI below that. And then we have a couple of our other who's running. That breakout at 50.50 did happen. It's now at 51.27. There was a breakout at 50.40. Let me check something here. It might be on the right network. My internet's being a little funny. Right at the open. Funky, probably because I have so many things streaming. The risk on RGC is down to $24 stop. So whatever you get in, the difference is the risk. Right now it's roughly $3. $50 crash is pretty much a country collapse. All right, family's crapping out right before the second. Over on click the link in my bio. Come join our trading community. We take partial profits underneath key psychological levels. If you don't know those levels, click the link in my bio to learn them. And, you know, nothing's for sure, but we're watching RGC, PALT, and FAMI. Here we go. 10 seconds to the market open. All right, there goes PALT. There's that breakout for $1.50 of risk on PALT, creating an entrance on PALT for $1.50 of risk. The market itself is roughly sideways today, and that's because the market is waiting the decision, the vote from Congress. When to get into RGC, it's going to need to break 29, something like that. Ideally 32.5. I would wait for 32.5. Watch out on PALT. It is now 50% retraced. The stop is 10.8. Watch your stop on PALT. FAMI crapping out. No signal there. No entrance. Nothing ventured yet on that. Apple having a good moment. Tech is having a rather good moment. Right? GME, yeah. Way to go, GME. No, GME is completely crapping out. You don't need to be in GME. RGC is starting to show some momentum. Really, if it can get over 32.5, that's where I'd get excited. 32.5 break would be outstanding. PALT not following through, likely to stop out and break down. Your stop should be 10.8. Prague, PROJ, with a big breakout, 123 level. It's already at 135, might have even halted. Prague, PROG. No, it's moving. PROG. Right now, it's 15 cents of risk to get into PROG. So that presumes a 30-cent gain or a 167 at least profit target. FAMI coming up and around. All right, if FAMI can break 50 cents, you can get in for 8 cents of risk. If FAMI can break 50 cents, you can get in for 8 cents of risk. It's at 48 right now, 48 cents. 49 cents. And here it comes. Ooh, we're about to break 50. There it is, 50. Get into FAMI. 8 cents of risk. FAMI breakout happening. On FAMI, you're going to need to take 5 to 20% off at every 1 cent level. Every 1 cent. I'm sorry, every 0.01 cent. Yeah, that's 1 cent. Every 1 cent. Every 1 cent level. Some of these penny stocks, they can drive you mad. PROG still running. FAMI holding. There we go. It just hit 0.51 and then blasted through to 0.52. So 2 profit targets already right there. 2 profit targets. Make sure you sell 5 to 20% of your position at 51 and at 52. I'm going to need to see CEI break 480 to be really interested. 485. And there goes 53 cents on FAMI, sell another 5%. RGC just doesn't have the steam. All volume is happening on FAMI. Most of the volume is happening on FAMI. PALT is getting awfully close to the stop, 1082. The stop is 1060 rather. I misread that. 1060 is the stop on PALT. 1060. Everybody clear on that? PALT 1060 is the stop. METX, METX, starting to come up. If it can break that level, 38.50. That's where it's at right now. You can get in for 5 cents, 4 cents of risk. 4 cents of risk on METX, METX. Family, crapping out. Make sure you hit your break even. Exit at break even on FAMI. If you missed it, then you exit even lower. That's how that works. Doesn't mean you stay in. Way to go. RJ got it. Break even on FAMI. The gradient trading, this gradient, what, the gray? Yeah, why is it? Oh, that's because it's all pre-market. It's going to turn nice and dark soon, Chris. See, look, where's my mouse? If I zoom up on like CEI, it's actually black in the current session. But the reason why I have it zoomed way, way, way out is so I can see yesterday's high, which is this green line right there. But listen, Chris, click the link in my bio. It's a 4K screen with no lag. Come join our trading community. You won't have to be crying like you're like an onion. All right, PALT crapped out. Cut. Exit. PALT. Definitely, Dustin. Yeah. If you miss your break even on FAMI and it goes lower, and you were supposed to sell at break even, and it goes lower, it's absolutely get out. Yeah. But FAMI has rebounded, so don't rush to it right now. FAMI has bounced a little bit here, and it's at 51 cents, but you definitely want to be on the defense, potentially de-risking during this pullback, and especially out at your break even on FAMI. If it hits, which I think it is hitting, you guys got in at 0.5 or 0.51 probably. It wasn't much of a fake out. Okay, think of it this way, Birch or Elliot, whichever you go by. Elliot probably. Think of it this way. Multiply the numbers out, and it's like FAMI was $50, and it went to 51, 52, 53, and now it's back to 49. Because you said fake out. It wasn't a fake out. It's done. It did its magic. FAMI has a pretty big float, if I remember right. I don't know where the float is now. Let me take a quick look. Yeah, FAMI's float is 273 million. That's too high. So, it can't really sustain moves unless it's the hottest stock of the day. And it was, and it is, but yeah, it still wasn't enough. RGC crapping out. It went past your stop. Get out. It's about to halt. Went past your stop at 24 and is now halting. RGC halting to the downside. You do not want to be in RGC while it's halting to the downside. RGC not able to follow through today. Too bad. That one had so much potential. and PALT kind of crapping out too. The Dow Industrials crapping out. The entire Dow Industrials are crapping out, and SPY is starting to curve down as well. And the Qs. Perhaps there's the live vote going on already. I don't think so. Were they going to talk first? Perhaps the live vote is going down and it's not looking good. Anybody watching? What is that, like C-SPAN? Anybody watching the live vote? Actually, I think I can pull that up. Let's see. I don't think I have C-SPAN on here actually. I have YouTube TV here. Yeah. Yep. See, this is why we didn't get into CEI. This is why we, wait for signals. Didn't get into, say, RGC unless it was going to break 32.5, or when we did on the higher risk, lower probability entry there with the stop at 24. So we're being very careful with our money, making sure we're sizing 1% using the 1% rule. If you want to learn more about trading, click the link in my bio. All right, where can I see the live vote on YouTube TV, or perhaps we can? There's a YouTube link, a YouTube. On YouTube. No, it's not. I'm not finding anything live on that yet, so they're not voting yet. METX. There's the breakout on METX. If somebody can get me the float on them really quick, they look a little sketchy in my opinion. But there's the breakout on METX at 3.9. I'm going to try and pull up the float numbers on that really quick. There we go. Float 107 million. So, you really want these to be closer to like 15 million, 20 million, 5 million, 7 million. So that's a lot, but it's a 37-cent stock, so kind of goes hand in hand. Still, it's not a big cap. It's not going to get $1 billion today. Watch MEDX for follow through. So I would stay away from MEDX based on how sketchy it's trading. Same thing with CEI. Same issue there. All right, PALT just resumed trading and it's halting up. If you want in, get in now. It's too late. It's now halted. PALT had a huge move up and halted to the upside, indicating it's going to open at 1177. Oh, good, Norm. Way to go. Norm got into PALT. Excellent. The Matrix, yeah. That'll be radical. You held through our stop. Selling had dried up. Good, Chris. Okay. As long as you know what you're doing. And Prague pulling back. PRGO crapped out. Remember, it moved up to 51.27 right before the open. All it did at the open is crap out. Everything across the board is pretty much crapping out. Lucid Motors with a real crap out. Dollar Tree pulling way back to 97. Blinn couldn't do much of anything. Completely faded. And RGC breaking to the downside. CEI doing the same. Just a red day across the board, except PALT happens to be halted to the upside. It's the only one. PALT is the only one really performing. And it only was performing for 10 seconds, 15 seconds. MEDX grinding around, but too sketchy. Don't buy OLPX. Well, we will if it sends off the right signal. If it doesn't send off the right signal, we won't buy it. I guess so, Justin. How did that huge gap up happen with Pout? Let's see. You must be talking on the daily chart. Hold on one sec. Let's see what happens if I can bring this up. Okay. Pout. You talking about the huge gap up today, like on the daily chart, or are you talking about because it just popped into the halt? Yeah, I don't know. What's your time frame you're asking that on? Wow, you guys are. Where did I read that? I thought I read that somewhere. Did you guys delete it? There it is. Justin asks, how did that huge gap up happen with Pout? On what chart? Well, Pout has a lot of potential. That's why, I guess. What is going on with FAMI? It's just at this point, it's trading sideways after already teasing and crapping out. Selling slowed and then hammer candle on Pout. So Tech is pulling back, but only like a 40% retracement. SPY has pulled back to about an 80% retrace, and the Dow Industrials have broken down. Bed Bath & Beyond with major gap down. Moving up, however. People buying this pullback. Let's take a look at that on the intraday chart here. Jamal, that's not part of our trading strategies. So you don't get FOMO about that. Don't get crazy about that. So, some people are lucky. Just because people win the lottery doesn't mean you should bet on it. Yeah, please. It's not necessarily a good thing to do very high risk, low probability betting. Yeah, I'm trying to get a look at it now. BBBY appears to be trending up. They're buying this gap down. It's a dead cat bounce. But how high is it going to bounce? To 18, maybe 19, maybe. You could try it for a swing trade. I think would be the best idea. So I would calculate your risk and your stop to the bottom of the day, 15.50. You can get in right now for 16.60. So $1 of risk, and then I would try holding it for a couple days. If it holds above your stop, what do you care, right? If you calculate the risk, there's a possibility you can make a couple of bucks there. And then for that swing trade, you would want to get an in the money 75 delta option or the shares. Calculate the 1% risk, get the shares, but a good swing trade possibly on BBBY gap fill. Good, Jamal. What you don't know, Jamal, is the frequency of those things working out as a strategy. And yet you're seeing them happen everywhere and people benefiting, but they're getting lucky. And you can't, there's no strategy behind it. All right, PALT will be coming out of the halt. Well, it should have came out of the halt actually a minute ago. So PALT is resolving more orders. What? It's indicating it's going to open at 13.4. I don't know if that's true, guys. But damn, if you could have got in right before that last halt. Oh, if that's true, By the way, then you need to figure out how many steps and levels of profit taking do you need to take at that point, right? So we're right here at 1167. Next profit is 12. Next one, 1250. Next one, 13. And that's where it's going to open approximately, and the 1350. So anyway, there's 3 profit targets there. So if you usually take 5% to 20%, whatever that number is, multiply it by 3 and put in an order now before the stock even unhalts to sell that allocation right at when it opens back up. So market order for 30%. Yeah. Cut 30%. You can always rebuy on dips that come back around, okay? Don't tell yourself, oh, I don't want to sell any, because what if it goes way, way, way up? It's just not how it works. You have to take incremental profits. All right, see, or be like RJ. RJ already got his orders all set. All right, Norm, yeah. 1320 or better, right? Yep, okay. Yeah, 1327, 1329. I think you should just make it like market. Maybe put another order there, RJ and Norm, up 3 price profit target levels, like RJ learned yesterday. Because when it resumes trading, it can go boom, and can just like pop way up to like 17 and then come right back down. You know, that can happen. RDR, those are key psychological levels. Depending on the price of the stock, we have different price points in which we take profits at. So just click the link in my bio, join our trading community, and start hanging out, and you'll learn those levels. Because there's a lot of detail there. All right, PALT is still halted. They're resolving price differences. There's so much demand for PALT that it's going to open at 1325. Wow. And they're trying to hold it over to try to give you a sense of doom. Like they're trying to extend it so that they can get that price down. They're trying to get that price down, but it's not happening. MedX broke out again, but again, it's sketchy. If you want it, you can get it for 3 cents of risk. But it has a pretty big float and a sketchy trading pattern. It's like sketchy is the wrong word. It's more like scraggly or rough is maybe a good word. There it goes. It hit 1320. It opened at 1320. This is why you should have had a market order, Norm, and not a limit order. But you'll learn. What do I mean by 3 cents of risk? We use the 1% rule. So you take 1% of your portfolio and you divide it by that risk number that I said. That's the risk to stop, and 1% of your portfolio we're risking that on. If you want to learn how to all about that, just click the link in my bio to learn more about trading. We'll get you on the right track. All right, there we go. PALT just blasting through 1350 level. Take out 5 to 20% of your position right here at the 1350 level. It actually went all the way up to just underneath 14, and I wonder, did RJ get filled? Did he already have those orders in place hanging up there? Let everybody know, RJ, if you did, because that is the responsible thing to do. You have 5 orders set for PALT. Way to go, Jamal. Jamal's being like RJ today. RJ had 5 orders set, and then Jamal says he has 5 orders set. You see how this works, guys? RJ and Jamal doing great. So RJ, did you get any fill up there under 14? Highest fill was 1379. That's really good. That's probably higher than most people. A lot of people probably did not even get filled. But yes, PALT going wild. 1382, 1346. Norm got 1387. Very nice. Mark got 1393. That's really good. Is that because you set that, Mark? Was that a set order, or was that just a coincidence in timing? Did you set that as a limit number, or was that a market order and you just got like incredibly good timing? Set it market. Yeah. So it was just really lucky, good timing. So what RJ and Jamal are doing is they're already presetting those orders as orders, so they'll get filled when the thing gets up there. It would be a stop limit order. RJ, how do you have yours set? Stop market, stop limit? It depends on they phrase it differently on different systems. Stop limits, yeah, and that's on Thinkorswim or nice. Yeah, great. Yeah, you can in Thinkorswim, you even create a bracket type of order with all of those price points, but they'll not necessarily be the right price points. But it's enough that it puts it up there, and then you can move them around really quickly, and then you're set. That's another way to do it. Now you can create like a 10-point order, 10 orders in one. Jamal asks what? Ask that as a full cohesive question, Jamal. I don't know what you're talking about. Be big. Let's see. So, by the way, where was it? BBBY. Yes, BBBY. That sort of swing, dip, bounce, recovery trade, gap fill is progressing nicely. So, did anybody pick that up for about 16.4? That's gonna be like a multi-day swing trade. Well, as long as it'll hold, as long as it continues to gap fill. BAMI's curling back up, but just remember that the last breakout was pretty much a fake out with an 80% retrace on FAMI. So it's showing you already how it behaves. What's the stop on PALT? 12. It's very hard to calculate any kind of a stop on a halt, on halt levels. Once you're into playing halts, oh man, the rule book just goes out the window. Playing halts is like jumping into a black hole and trying to make money. Yeah. Like, are we going to be able to get back across the event horizon and get out of here? I don't know. Yeah. I see. What order type is better for unhinged stocks? Market stop or limit stop? Market All right, I'm switching over to Wi-Fi, so that could clog the system even more, but it might be smoother. I seem to be getting cut off there. Good morning, David. David Young. All right, I've lost your chat, guys. Let's see. I got to bring that back up. Yep. Hold on. I'll be right with you. Yeah, but a couple of them we didn't get in, so that's nice, Elliot. You know, in another universe, in a parallel reality, uh, where you used to just get into stocks because you heard they're freaking and hyped up, uh, you didn't lose money on those this morning. So you have to remember you saved some money because now you're carefully making sure that things are entrances only if triggered. Maybe you didn't do that. Maybe you got into some stuff you shouldn't have. Yeah, dude, you know that in a previous life, you're losing 5, 10, 15% of your entire portfolio on single stock trades in one day. Can you imagine the difference between now and then, you guys? Because you know it. You know you would have lost 15% on some trade one day, you know. That's not going to happen anymore. Right, Jackson? You can read Jackson's bestseller on that. How I learned to stop holding overnight and not lose half of my fucking roll by next morning. Bestseller, New York Times. Very popular book. Yeah. Went number one intraday. That'd be it. It went number one on the 2-minute chart. It's pretty funny. Dollar Tree, we were joking about it yesterday, but that was the news. They're adding higher priced products to their store. Man, have you guys ever been in my state now here in Texas? Like, have you ever been to these stores? The people they employ there. I mean, I thought Walmart was bad. Wow. Oh man, there was this one guy who was clearly needing his next fix, and he was the teller. And he was probably like a 16-year-old kid needing his next fix, and he's like, I can do this, and he's shaking, and he's grabbing the different things, and he's scanning it, and I'm like, are you okay? He's like, I'm okay, I can do this, I can do it, and he's like putting the things through. It's like, I was like, I really wanted him to actually, you know, I wanted him to build up that desire to have a job be more important than getting his drugs. But maybe he also was saying to himself, I need the job to get the drugs. So I don't know. But I was rooting for him to try to use his mind over matter, you know, strengthen that muscle. I'm not a Dollar Tree fan. Yeah, no, back in during the pandemic, I mean, when everything was shut down, we had moved to Texas and we got locked in a hotel on lockdown, And man, that's like all we could feed our kids was like the Dollar Tree was open, so we went over there. That was a crazy moment. I lived through the pandemic, and all I got was this stupid T-shirt. Yeah, there you go. You buy toilet scrub brushes there. There's some things you want to get at Dollar Tree that are even cheaper than Walmart. But believe it or not, there's some things at Dollar Tree that are more expensive than everywhere. There's like, some 40-cent items for $1. Like you get a ramen noodle cup for $1. That's bullshit.
Senate Republican leader McConnell says the Senate will pass the stopgap funding bill.
What the hell is that? What was that? Did Luna run into a wall? If you guys over on TikTok want to be trading with us every day, go ahead and click the link in my bio so that you can come and start a 7-day free trial of our service. See what it's like. Completely free, no obligation. Click the link in my trial. Click the link in my bio. Come on over and start a 7-day free trial, and you could be trading with us live every day. So PALT, making more progress now. A little bit of a re-break there on PALT while I wasn't looking. You guys in it or got back in it or still in it? This is looking good. Oh yeah, screw RGC, Chris. Yeah, we're not in RGC. The exit was at 24. Stop, and then that was the high risk entrance. Obviously, you found that out. The lower risk entrance was at 32.50, and the lowest entrance would have been at 44. Okay, good, Chris. Yeah, and you can see why. You can see why that was a good idea to get out there, huh? All right. So the stop on PALT is definitely 12.3. We just had a little bit of a fake out. Fake out, breakout. So let's see what happens. FAMI is grinding back up, yes, but it doesn't mean a thing until it can break 53. The market's not looking super great. So I guess there's going to be a Powell Yellen Q&A session with the House. And I guess they'll be moving for a vote later today. Does anybody know what time the vote is going to go down? It might even be after hours. It might be this evening.
BYEG getting a $15 price target at Zach. Echo Yankee, Echo
What? What is it? For not too much risk, though, I hope. Jackson. Like, should have been something like 10 cents of risk there, probably. Okay. Got it fine. Perfect. Good. Oh, we're missing the stock names on each chart again. Okay. Somebody says, can you add the names on each chart? Yeah, they were there. Sorry about that. All right, let's put them back. Yep, because I got disconnected. PALT, OLPX, IPO, Amplitude, Neon, SDPI, which really didn't happen. I've got BBBY there, Dollar Tree, Blinn, RGC, which unfortunately crapped out, would have been it. Incredible potential. Metex, Tesla, Apple, Dole, GoGo, Lucid, PRGO, Prague, CTEC,
ALCN. There's a Alphabet spiking to $2.75 and halted on a circuit breaker.
ALZN, if you just heard, halted on a circuit breaker news of, I think, a drug approval. ALZN halted at 275 to the upside. CPRX. No, I didn't, Jonathan. There's YouTube feeds with that kind of shit. It is dope, though. Isn't that shit dope? CPRX. So you asked, should you buy ALZN when it reopens? resumes from the halt. And, there's no definitive answer on that. If it opens and it starts moving down, like no / yes, because what if it starts moving back up? If it opens and starts moving up, yes / no, because what if it starts moving down? I mean, it's like everything comes with risk and probability. So I can't guess something. Okay. So we'll see what happens, and we'll get in if what's happening looks tasty. Yeah, Jonathan. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta love when your stop is above your entries. Yes, that's the greatest feeling in the world. It's like when you pay off your mortgage and you're like, man, that's awesome. Don't have a mortgage anymore. Don't have a mortgage on my back. Just got property taxes now, but yeah, at least I don't have a mortgage on my back. Dollar Tree yesterday, it was locked in green. It was like locked in green. The VIX is currently at 22. That's why I'm not doing very many swing trade callouts. No, I'm not sure what that means. The way you said it, at least. You said, I'm a beginner. Can someone explain? As a beginner, the best thing you can do is go over to my profile, the actual profile here, and click the link in my bio and start hanging out in my trading community. There's lots of learning resources there. There's lots of people there. Click the link in my bio. The quantum typewriter. Yeah, that's cool. That's pretty funny. Frost is getting potentially fired from his job, so he's like, does anybody have any money? You did put your 2 weeks in? Yeah. What about that bump up promo, though? What stocks are we jumping on today? It looks like PALT, and in a minute here, ALZN is going to be coming out of the halt. Well, it should have already came out of the halt, so we were just waiting. ALZN's indicating it's going to open at $3, which is up a little bit from where it halted at. So people are putting in market buy orders is what's going on, and there's more demand to buy it than there is to sell it. So that's a good sign. Not an approval. Not an approval. So ALZN popped up on not being approved? That doesn't sound right. All right, everybody. Hive, go get whatever this latest news is on ALZN. Let's double check on that. Positive pre-end response from FDA. Yeah. No, it's positive. So whoever said that was negative, no, incorrect. Faraz, you should work at a mushroom company. No, RGC crapped out. Looks like RGC definitely burned everybody. Not everybody in our group, but some of the higher risk takers did get burned on RGC today. So I don't think RGC is going anywhere. A Persian dispensary, that'd be cool. DWAC just started and halted. Somebody says DWAC. Why? What do you mean just started? Okay, ALZN's out of the halt. It's definitely up, hitting 3.1, and there is a ton of volume trading. 100,000 shares a second. I mean, we're going fast. So if you want to get in on ALZN, it's about dollar of risk. ALZN's already at 333, 337, 340, 345. The most money I've lost in a single day was a huge amount. I've told this story so many times, it's getting blurry now. But I think it was the 1.2 million. Maybe it was 800,000. I have to go back, but it was a long time ago, back when I was really stupid, like we all are in the beginning. Like I say, don't ever listen to somebody who hasn't lost for financial advice, who hasn't lost a fortune at least once in their life, because until you lose the Lambo, you don't really know for sure if you're, doing the right thing. Can't just get a Lambo and go, dude, you got to do this. You also need to lose it to show your ass what's wrong with the risks of what you're taking, the risk you're taking, and then adjust. And now let's see how you do. Yeah. But Jamal, you will learn twice as fast. As long as you're paper trading, you will learn twice as fast that way. That's also why when you're a beginner and you want to learn faster, day trading, instead of the 2-minute chart, you should trade the 1-minute chart. But you should do so in a paper trading account only. ALZN. Faraz, move to the West Valley in LA and work for Jackson. Watch your pivots on Bed Bath and Beyond. 16.2, roughly your stop. Yeah, exactly. Faraz, do you love working for other people? ALZN stop. I mean, I just calculated with $1 of risk all the way down to the bottom, 220, 220, 230. But if you risked a lot, you might want to put your stop at like 280. Well, Faraz is in Utah, so he's kind of already, I guess, coast, yeah. You got 2.5R on ALZN already? How? Did you get in before the halt, or you got in, I guess, right when it opened? Oh, good job, Jamal. Oh, PALT. Ah, you said ALZN. Okay. Yeah, you got to train yourself on that too, Jamal. Once you've made over 1%, shit, the shop is closed. $280, very nice. Oh, I thought that's what you got your feel at. Yeah, 280. 275, okay, 275. No kidding. Way to go, Chris. What contributed to that? Way to go. Just goes to show, if you can stay on top of all the different opportunities and play the strategies correctly, don't get in when you're not supposed to, and get in when you're supposed to, get out when you're supposed to, don't get out when you're not supposed to, you can do fine every single day. You can do it. You can get that 1200%. All right, see you later, Chris. Have a good one. Yes, that's very close for us. Woodland Hills. You didn't even know where you were, huh? Woodland Hills is like, you just have to go up to, what was that? What's that place called? Is it Lost Hills? I can't remember. I think it's called Lost Hills area, sort of. Anyway, it's more like, oh, West Hills, West Hills, West Hills. West Hills. Do you remember that, Faraz? I think it's called West Hills. And then you can get into Bell Canyon. It's beautiful in Bell Canyon. Philip Seymour Hoffman. There we go again. I have gotten that my whole life. Like, I don't know what the fuck I did to look like him, but apparently I do. That's right. I used to live in Calabasas. Oh man, Calabasas. I probably lived in Calabasas most of my adult life. I know like every street and little nook and cranny in Calabasas. I'm friends with Sean Astin up there. That's guy from Lord of the Rings. The which one was he? Sam, I think Samwise. Yeah, but there's a lot of stars up there.
Well, kind of don't know that exact one, but yes. Yeah. And remember, what was his name? Nick, those two, they got married. They were together very shortly. Uh, but they had a house up there off of Las Virgenes. Yeah. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah. Like in one of those apartments, Jackson? Kind of one of those apartment complexes. Avalon, you know that one? You know Avalon? No, in house. Okay. And then there's that like Buddhist temple down the road. It's pretty cool. It's such a much better place to be in Los Angeles than anywhere else in Los Angeles because of the smog, the air quality, the congestion, the people. It's so nice. Man, I remember when I was going to UCLA and I used to live in Van Nuys, doing that drive over Coldwater Canyon and Mulholland every day and timing it just perfectly with the amount of traffic there would be. Whether it was going to be 53 minutes or an hour and 20. UCLA is a beautiful campus, and that's a beautiful area near Beverly Hills on the other side. But I can't do that, Jackson. Maybe you're like me now. I mean, I now back in the beginning, all I wanted to do was get a Bel Air mansion, Bel Air mansion, Bel Air mansion. That was the goal in life, and obviously it didn't happen. But I had friends there, Sybil Shepherd, and lots of people who I spent time with over there. So I got to taste it. Um, and so anyway, now can't stand it. Can't stand it. But that's only because I lived outside of the country on an island in the Caribbean, I think. I think that's what did it. Yeah, like once I got out of the country and experienced Central America, Mexico, but I also, when I was a kid, I experienced Europe, but I used to stay in France. But what I'm saying is, then I got back. I got back, and I started driving up from San Diego through Mexico. Drove up from San Diego to LA, and when I got to Beverly Hills for a meeting, uh, I actually had to pull off to the side of the road, open my car door, and nearly puke. Like I had like a what do they call it? A gag reflex. Like there was no vomit, okay? But I did. I had like a gag reflex, a horrible, terrible, disgusted feeling. Because it wasn't just that it was a concrete jungle, it was designed to pretend to be something great. And it was just total bullshit. And I guess that's probably where the word pretentious comes from. So I had this just terrible waking up in a good way about anything and everything pretentious in life. I had a whole different life, man. I guess before the internet, I was writing music for movies in Hollywood. Met everybody: Robert De Niro, Jack Nicholson, Matt Dillon, Martin Scorsese, freaking Joe Pesci, everybody, you name it. And Dennis Hopper. And that was a different life, man. And I just don't care for it anymore. I've been trading even longer than that. Oh, well, not 25 years. Dondrell says this house is 3,000 feet and it's too much, even with 4 kids home. Is that what you're saying? Yeah. Oh, dude, I used to have more than 5,000 square foot houses that I bought and lived in. Like, I was a perfect example of, pretentious, Hollywood delusional living. Terrible. But I love the fact that I realized all that and got out of that. It's cool. I love that, and now that I can once the pandemic's over, we're going to meet up a lot more, you guys, and I'll be able to, sit with you young kids, and hopefully you'll listen, because I can tell you some stuff that I've learned about what you think is cool and it's actually bullshit. And that you're going to want to listen to, because now I'm going to save you 25 years of your life. It's going to take 25 years, and we'll just cut out that whole area where you did the wrong thing for 25 years, and we're going to bring that down to about 18 years old, and you're going to be a millionaire by the time you're 30 or less, and hopefully, depending on if you're whatever you're doing, what kind of empire you want to build, a billionaire by 40. So I'm on that route now, but starting at like 41, 42, I'm 46 now, 37, 38, somewhere in there. So these things, they take time. Warren Buffett started when he was 6, and he didn't even become a millionaire until he was 21. It takes time for that curve, it takes time. Yeah, that's nice, you guys. Cool. Yeah, when we can get together more. No. ALZN, yes, it's just breaking out now. All right. Can it follow through? The last breakout was a fake out, but the good news is it didn't confirm as a pivot. It did not. So because it didn't make a lower low. So this is considered follow through. So ALZN still in play, make sure you're taking profits underneath every 25-cent level, 5 to 20% off underneath every 25-cent level. We're basically there right now. You need to be taking 5 to 20% of your position off right here underneath the $3.50 level. Good. Lost 10 grand in large caps in September. Should you hold? See, I'm out. I went all cash. I converted to all cash, and I'm just holding on the sidelines in 90% cash and 10% gold until we can figure out, is the government lockdown going to happen? And then next on that is, what about the October 18th debt ceiling? And this vote today could answer a lot of that. It could answer a lot of that. Way to go, Jamal. That's awesome to have that mindset. That's why you're here. You'd love to day trade, but too big of a leap. You could swing trade is another thing, or you could simply invest. And not everything is the stock market. I mean, there's also real estate, crypto mining. There's trading crypto. It's the same thing as a stock market, in my opinion. It's the same technique or skill you learn. But there's also, crypto mining. There's real estate. There's businesses, starting your own business. There's a lot of fun ways to make money with your money. If you have $1,000, you could buy a lawnmower, a leaf blower, a trash can, trash bags, etc., and either walk around your neighborhood, or you can get one of those hitch things, attach it to your truck, and you're in business. You're a landscaper now. Go mow some lawns. I mean, it starts there. It starts with selling lemonade, and it goes all the way up. I'm telling you, it's all the same thing. If you have that passion, then you will do anything. I don't give a shit what it is. I'll put a lemonade stand right outside of my house right now. That does not bother me. An entrepreneur is not shamed to make money. It's not ashamed to make money. You're passionate about it. Anything and everything. is helping the world in some way when an entrepreneur activates. Because the only way you can get people to buy something in a free market economy is if they want it. That's why there's no such thing as monopolies. Monopolies are the best fucking thing in the world because it allows another company, a disruptor, to come right in and undercut that monopoly. There's no such thing as monopolies. There will be a day when any monopoly has their day of reckoning, and not because of legislation or laws or prosecution, but because of disruption. Jackson, really? What did I say? Maybe I should cut that up into a TikTok, huh? What did I say? Which part to you, Jackson, was the part I should really make sure is in there? I'll go back and I'll cut that up into a TikTok. FAMI, yeah. Not looking, well, Prague is sideways. So, and FAMI too. That's right. It's so true. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes. There's no evil entrepreneurship. Doesn't exist if you're genuine. If you're a genuine entrepreneur. Because you just can't do it. People won't stand for it. You'll end up in jail. It doesn't work. The gene that gets activated for genuine entrepreneurs is the one that works. The other people, they're just criminals. They're fakers. They're not genuine. Yeah, man. Yes. So we're kind of following, today's hottest stocks are, it looks like SPY has now broken the low of the day. That's significant. Next to follow could be the Qs. Definitely the Dow. Industrials are down, trending down all morning. And now SPY, you can add that to the list too. The S&P 500 across the board, trending down. Tech hasn't quite broken the low of the day, but it's not looking good. Tech is holding up better today than most other sectors, truly, and probably utilities and healthcare. Utilities, healthcare, and tech. It's a very ironic combination. Yep. That's a really good way to put it. Yeah. Jermaine says, I try to stay away from politics because it's like watching a divorced couple arguing. I like that. Gold is up. There goes gold. Yep. Gold is up over the other day's high, in fact. And that's good for me because I'm in 10% gold. 10% of my entire net worth in gold right now. That's where I'm putting myself. What about silver? I mean, okay, silver is not really an apocalypse currency per se, kind of, but it's way down. It's like 1/20th the correlation. Gold is just most specifically used as a counter lever against economic crashes, market crashes. It is just it goes up. If the world goes down, gold goes up. So you always want to if you're in cash, you want to be in 10% gold. If you're you should never really be less than 5% in gold ever at any time with your net worth. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and plus, although also Jamal, when you get a much bigger portfolio going, I'm talking probably more than 100,000. Then you can learn to do, basically SPY puts in order to hedge against the market dropping. But it's a little bit more of a complicated version, options level 4, a more complicated version of SPY, of an options position, so that it's extremely cheap. And you can protect your portfolio against drops that way. You give up some gain, but in exchange, you're able to put basically a bottom line on the losses of your portfolio. It's like, you can just snap on an insurance policy, essentially. There goes SPY going down. Let me take a look at the SPY chart. We might want to take this as a breakdown dip. No, not yet. Okay. If price breaks below 4, write this down. SPY. If price breaks below 433.80, and it's kind of coming, 433.80, you might expect it to drop $1 to about 432.80, maybe 432.90. You might get 90 cents, a 90-cent drop. So kind of keep watching it. There's people on the TikTok spamming so much about CEI that they accidentally type CEL, and there's like they can't even control their typing. I know. Brittany just said, or Britton rather, Lockman said, these CEI boys got to go back to Reddit. What about copper? Copper is an excellent commodity to be in, and so is lithium. And you might want to diversify that across also being in a copper mining company and a lithium mining company. Navi, you're welcome. Let's see. Somebody would like me to take a look at Navi. So Navi just had a nasty pivot break and fall, and so it's over for Navi. You should have gotten out. But that's the beginning of a 1-year downtrend on Navi. Uranium too, yeah, if you can get some as a stock share. Lithium mining is too overhyped. All right. EasyFL is looking good. Yeah, if EasyFL breaks 550, that'll be a IPOU breakout. Definitely interested in that if it breaks 550. All right, guys, the morning momentum is over. You guys need to watch OLPX and watch for it, basically like a first 3-minute breakout of the range, and take that direction if it's up. OLPX, that's really the next opportunity on the horizon here. Might not open for hours. And then also watch that SPY breakdown. You're looking for what did I say? 341.80? I think so. Yeah, the $1 a month, $1 a trade brokerage name to be able to day trade. If you have an account less than $25,000, is called UStockTrade. www.ustocktrade.com. And I'm talking about the letter U. They should have made it U, or they should have. I mean, they're a branding nightmare. Okay, you guys over on TikTok, make sure you follow me and click the link in my bio to come join our trading community so you can join us every day, live day trading the markets. It's been fun day trading the markets with you all, and I'll see you again tomorrow morning, 30 minutes before the market opens at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Have a good one, everybody, and I hope you hit your 1R for the day.